Hello everybody and welcome to this video. Today I am going to show you how to turn like a very bad sunset photo into something absolutely insane. Look at that. It's just mind-blowing that you can literally turn a very bad photo into an amazing, awesome looking one. So for this we are going to use Adobe Lightroom, but I think you can do a lot of these in other programs as well. And yeah, it's a Lightroom only tutorial, so you don't need any other program. And I shot this in RAW with my DJI Mavic Pro, so yeah, you should make sure that you are shooting your photos in RAW, because that will give you a lot more flexibility in editing. But let's not waste any more time, let's get straight into this. Okay, so I've resetted my picture and this is how it looks. It's very boring and there's no colors in this picture. I can see that the white balance is like very off right off the bat. And yeah, there's not a lot of contrast, it's just not very exciting. But I like the composition because that's the only thing that I've got right in camera. So first of all, I am going to start by actually pulling up the white balance of this picture, because I think that will make this look much better. You have to, use the things that I say to your picture like differently, just like what your picture needs. But I think these are the basic corrections that you should also use. So now it's at 8725 and it looks much better. There's a lot more teal down there and a lot more purple in the image. So yeah, it looks much better. But let's continue by pulling up the exposure a little bit and pulling up the contrast slider, because that will make like any landscape just much better looking. So I'm going to pull it up until like 40. And let's go to the highlights. I think I'm gonna pull down the highlights because I want more details in the sunset area. So yeah, it looks much better and crispier. And I'm gonna pull up the shadows because I want to see like all the details in this picture. So you can see that it's much better looking already. And let's continue by adding a little bit of white to this image just because I want to. And the next thing is clarity. Clarity is the best thing ever. Like it's just awesome. It will make any photo look much better. But at the same time, if you are not aware of using it, it can ruin your images. Like if you're using too much clarity, it will just suck out the colors. So you should only use like maximum plus 60. I think that's about right. It looks very good here. And I'm gonna push up the vibrance as well, because I want this image to be like very vibrant and just colorful. So I think it already looks like awesome. I think it's maybe it's a little bit too much, so I'm gonna pull it down, but about here it looks very good. I'm also gonna put a little more saturation into this image and pull down the shadows so I can create even more contrast. But not that much, maybe like, I don't know, maybe like 18, that looks about right. And now what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of more green to this image, a little bit of more aqua, and a little bit of more blue, because actually, you know what, I'm gonna pull down the blue because I want this water to be more like teal looking. So yeah, I think it looks very nice. And I'm gonna add a little bit more magenta to this image because why not? Like it looks awesome, I think. Very colorful and punchy. The next thing that I'm gonna do is add a little bit of sharpening to this, maybe about 49. It looks about right to me. Just make sure that it won't ruin the details and won't make it look very bad. I'm not gonna add noise reductions because I don't really like the look that noise reduction gives to my photos. I mean, I'm okay with a little bit of grain, but yeah, I like it that way. Lens corrections, I am going to add some chromatic aberration remove, and I'm also going to enable this DJI Mavic Pro profile, so it will like make the picture more realistic, because as you can see on the edges it will like make sure that it's straight and not distorted. And the last thing that I'm gonna do is make sure that it's leveled, because that's only one click and it makes a huge difference. Like in landscape, whenever I see a landscape photo that it's not leveled, I freak out. Like, it's just, why can't you just click that one button? So please just click it, because it makes such a big difference that your horizons are not uneven. Yeah, and one more thing actually, I'm gonna add a little bit of vignette in this picture, because for example here, the subject is those 3 rocks of Triopatra, and they are in the middle, and that's why if I add some vignette, the viewer will be looking straight to those rocks, because it will pull their attention right into the middle, because you know the edges are a little bit darker, so they are not going to be as interesting. And yeah, I think it looks very good right here, and I'm gonna stop here, just won't even touch it anymore, because it's very obvious when like a picture is over retouched and it doesn't look very good in my opinion. So yeah, I think this looks much better than what it looked like before. So this is the before and this is the after. I think it's a huge difference, like a day and night difference. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I know that these settings won't work for every picture, but I think for most sunset pictures, and especially when there is ocean in the picture, it will look very nice. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe it was helpful. If it was, make sure to subscribe to see more content from me. I am doing videos about myself, also about photography and videography. So if you're interested in these topics, then make sure to subscribe, because I want to reach 750 subscribers by the end of this summer. So yeah, that's gonna be a tough challenge, but I hope that I can do it. If I can't, then whatever. But anyways, thank you for watching. I will see you in another video. Until then, bye!